Now 6:35, 3 different motorcycle crashes, all involving either serious injuries or death. Just this month, we have seen several accidents involving motorcycles, and authorities expect that number, unfortunately, to go up as the weather gets warmer and more people go out on their motorcycles. 9 News reporter Vitor Abonis is joining us now from a downtown Denver motorcycle shop, and this is a huge safety issue, and those in the industry are trying to address this.
Yeah, they really are. They want people to know to be safe. We're outside of Erico Motorsports in downtown Denver, 28th and Walnut. Joining me now is the owner, John Beldock, and we're talking about what every motorcyclist needs to know to stay safe this morning.
Right. So there's a few things that you need to know to stay safe. First is you got to have gear that's comfortable. It's got to be protective. You always have to have your gear on at all times. We'll talk about that more later. You have to understand how your motorcycle is controlled, and you have to be comfortable using those controls. And so practice, practice, practice. Training is great, and we can talk more about that later as well.
Okay, we'll talk to you more about all of that, really go into detail in about an hour from now. But joining me now is Scott O'Sullivan from the O'Sullivan Law Firm, who sees a lot of these motorcycle crash cases, and you've seen some horrible, horrible cases. What's the worst when it comes to the most common type of accident you see?
The most common accident that we see is a driver of a car making a left-hand turn in front of a motorcyclist coming in the opposite direction. And the motorcyclist has no time to prepare and stop for that. And that's where we see some of our most typical and the most terrible accidents that we see. What
are some things that you and I can do as a motorist? Because we're just seeing so many more motorcycles out there, and we're seeing so many more crashes all of a sudden as we head into spring.
First thing you do is if you're driving and you're making a left across a busy intersection, let's say Wadsworth, and you see a lot of traffic and you think to yourself, I think I can make it, don't do it. Just be patient, save a life, take some time, wait for the light to change the next time.
Okay, good advice as we head into this season. Again, we've seen so many accidents this past week, and like you're talking about, we could see so much more. But coming up in an hour, we're going to really dig down deep into some motorcycle safety as far as you and I as drivers, as well as motorcyclists out there on the road as well.